Next, you'll need to set up your drying chambers. A drying chamber can be a single room, or an entire main floor, or an entire basement, or it can be a series of rooms that are connected together where you then shelter them off with a piece of poly or some other containment. And what that's going to do is reduce the size of your drying environment. In Hydro, you'll want to set up your drying chambers to match whatever your physical chamber setup is. So tap the Drying Chambers task. Select each room in your chamber. You can use the Add button if you need to add a room. By default, each room will be marked as affected, meaning you've got wet materials in there. You might have an instance where you've got a room in your chamber that's not affected. For example, maybe you have a hallway that's connecting two wet rooms together. If one of those rooms is unaffected and doesn't have any wet materials, you would designate that in the app by tapping Unaffected. The reason why you'd want to include the unaffected room is that it will still count toward your chamber size when it comes time to do equipment calculations. When you've got your room selected, tap Done, and then enter a name for your drying chamber. If you have multiple chambers, tap Add another chamber and keep setting up additional chambers on the job. Tap Complete Task when done. Now that our drying chamber task is complete, you'll notice that we've unlocked a bunch of tasks in the list. For each chamber on the job, you'll have a set of chamber-specific tasks like readings, dimensions, and equipment.